Hey everyone, hope you're having a great day today. It's wonderful to see you. Let's jump right in. We've been talking about this triad that exists, the triad of three words, purpose and needs. Those are two things that we've talked about in prior videos, but today we're going to talk about beliefs and the importance of beliefs and how beliefs are a controlling factor in our lives. You see, all of us make hundreds, if not thousands, of choices every day. And we talked about, I think in an earlier video, about how choices drive action. They drive us to take action. Our actions produce results, and our results have an impact. And sometimes that impact is just on us, sometimes it's on other people, sometimes it's on both. But our tendency is, when we are producing results that we don't like, or when we have an impact that is negative and is not what we intended, we tend to go back and want to change our choices. But we really have to stop and ask ourselves, what's really driving choice? And the ultimate answer to that question is that the beliefs that we have drive the choices that we make. So what are beliefs? Well, beliefs are nothing more than closely held values. They're things that we value in our life. And the challenge with that is that there are two types of belief. There are conscious beliefs and there are unconscious beliefs. And by that I mean there are beliefs that we have consciously in our lives made a decision to embrace. So as an example, I'm a Christian, I'm a person of faith. And so I have deliberately embraced a belief system that defines what that means to me. And those are conscious choices that I've made. But there are also tons of beliefs that we have not chosen to have. They've just been installed in us over the years as we have lived our lives and had the experiences in life that we've had. So as an example, maybe I have a belief that all Doberman pinschers are vicious because as a child, my next door neighbor had a Doberman and that particular dog happened to be a nasty dog. Maybe the dog barked at me or growled at me and frightened me. Maybe he snapped at me. Maybe he actually bit me. But somehow or other that belief got installed in me and I'm not even aware that it's there. So there are those two types of beliefs. The challenge is that only about 20% of the beliefs that we have are beliefs that we have deliberately installed ourselves. The other 80% result from our life experiences, and many of them we're not aware of, at all. But with that in mind, with 80% of the beliefs that we have being unconscious, and yet beliefs being a controlling factor in our lives, that means that beliefs can reinforce the things that we're trying to achieve in life. They can reinforce that purpose that we've been talking about. They can also sabotage that purpose. As an example, if I have a purpose that is to make lots and lots of money because I want to be very philanthropic and I want to give a lot of money away, but I have a subconscious belief that says money's the root of all evil, I have a direct conflict there that may keep me from achieving my overall purpose. And I know that's a simple example, but it illustrates the point, I think. So beliefs can help us create the life that we want, or they can stand in the way and hinder us. So beliefs overall are very, very powerful and they're very, very controlling in our lives. Beliefs also drive our perceived needs. We talked in another video about the 4 categories of needs, about money, achievement, relationships, and transcendent needs. Beliefs contribute to that, and they help drive not only what falls into those various categories, but we talked about a sliding scale of, as an example on money, do you want to be Mother Teresa or do you want to be Jeff Bezos? Beliefs have a lot of impact on that, because if you grew up, as an example, in a very poor home, one of the beliefs that you may have is that having a lot of money is absolutely necessary, and that's going to drive your sliding scale of needs up toward the Jeff Bezos side of things, because you want to make sure that you have that financial security. So beliefs are very, very powerful. They control how we set goals, they control our level of motivation, and ultimately they determine too our productivity and how we approach life. So let's talk about that, and let's look at those controlling beliefs, and let's understand that just like if we don't control our needs will control us. If we don't control our beliefs will continue to control and drive us in our lives. So the first thing we have to do is that we have to realize that all of us have limiting beliefs in life. They just exist. It's a part of life. All of us have beliefs that in some way are keeping us from becoming the people that we need and want to become. And we need to understand that they have tremendous power and tremendous impact in each of our lives. But the second thing is that we have to become self-aware, and we have to discover what those limiting beliefs are. And that's a challenge sometimes, because a lot of times we are in reactive situations in life and we never stop to ask ourselves the question, what is the belief behind the action that I just took? What's really driving that? And as I said, we all have those situations. I have another coach that I work with frequently, and she is one of the greatest listeners in the world. And whenever we meet on the phone or on Zoom and we're talking with each other, she's a very intent listener. And sometimes she will say, whoa, 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 stop right there. You said something about what's going on in your business. I want you to go back and replay that for me. And I'll go back and I'll review it with her, and she'll say, where did that limiting belief come from? And I didn't even know that I had a limiting belief. And she said, yeah, well, you said this. That's a limiting belief. We need to understand what's behind that, and we need to change that belief to something that is serving you and not something that's holding you back. So we have to be able to change our beliefs, but the only way we can do that is to discover what our limiting beliefs are, make a decision to change it, and then monitor our progress so that we stay on track with always having good beliefs, beliefs that are in line with our needs, and beliefs that are congruent with the purpose in life that we're trying to achieve. I hope you have a great rest of the day today. Live your life on purpose, and I'll talk with you soon.